Welcome back, Vipers. I'm Paulo, and today I got another RDA review for you guys. Today this is an RDA by a company called Tobeco. It's a clone, and the real makers of this RDA is 528 Custom Vapes. And first of all, I want to say sorry to Custom Vapes. I mean, they made an RDA. It's an excellent RDA. It's cost you around 60 bucks, but the clone from Tobeco is going to cost you around 19 euros, which is like $22, 22 bucks, something around those lines. And in England, it's going to cost you around, let's say, about 15 to 16 pounds. I mean, it's really cheap. It's a one-to-one clone. This is it right here. It's a 24 millimeter RDA, and it has a special deck. You guys know, ever since Velocity came out, everyone started coming out with Velocity-style decks. Well, my image for the future, I think, is going to be everyone's going to start coming out with tanks and other RDAs saying Goon-style decks. I'm almost positive. It has plates. Instead of your screws making the contact, it's the actual plate that's making contact. So all of your wire is 100% making contact on the plates. And with the screw, if you make a thick coil, not all of it touches the screw, not all of it is making contact. You know what I mean? This makes all of your wire makes 100% contact. And I'm going to show you all that up close. Another thing, since I think this is an awesome clone, really well made, I'm going to do a voltage drop test for you guys, okay? So let's not waste much more time. Let's get down in person. Oh, first of all, let me say thank you to Mario from Spaincigar for sending me this RDA for the purpose of this review. I asked him for it. I really asked him for it because of the other RDA that I did from Tobeco. They were authentic. So I wanted to do this clone also, since it's like a cloud chaser competition RDA sort of thing. A lot of flavor, a lot of vapor production. Let me take a hit off of it. I'm at 60 watts. I got competition coils in here. They're Alien coils, really big coils. It's called Alien+Flavor wire that it has on it. So yeah, let's get down in person. I'll show you guys all that good stuff, okay? See you guys in a second. Okay guys, so this is how the 528 Custom Vapes Goon clone by Tobeco comes in. It's a standard box from Tobeco. All the clones from Tobeco come like this, besides their authentics, but it's always like this standard box. So nothing going on there, nothing special, okay guys? It just has Tobeco, and that's it. It doesn't even say it on the box what it is. Okay, so you just open it up. And on the inside, we're going to find our nice little Goon RDA clone by Tobeco. I'll show you guys this in a second. And it comes with some extra goodies. It did come inside this little plastic. I took it out already just to check it out. Okay, it comes with this plastic. And you get some extra O-rings and 4 extra screws, because this tech takes 4 screws. Okay, so let's get to the RDA. And here she is, boys and girls. You got 3 air holes on each side, 3 here and 3 here. It's a 24 millimeter RDA by 23.5 millimeters in height from the bottom all the way up to the drip top, or to the drip tip, sorry, to the drip tip. This is a 1/2 inch drip tip, which is actually 11 millimeters if you're in Europe. Take out your drip tip. Here's your top cap. To control your airflow, here you have really deep engraving, guys. Just like the authentic 528 Custom Vapes. See, it has an O-ring on the inside. This O-ring is what's going to hold your drip tip, your whiteboard drip tip. It's made out of Delrin, okay guys? Like I said, 11 millimeters all the way through. And there's no O-ring on your drip tip, but inside your top deck, or your top cap. Okay, that's how she fits. And you got your O-ring on the outside. That's to close off your air ring. Okay, just pull it out like so. Really nice machining on this one, guys. It's a 1-to-1 clone. hands down. Here's a symbol from 528 Custom Vapes. Looks like a TV antenna or something like that. Really deep engraving, really deep. These holes are 2.8 millimeters each in diameter. So you got 3 2.8 millimeter holes on each side, so you got 6 holes in total. Really nice machining on this one, guys. Really nice, seriously. Really nice. The top cap, if you guys want to see the chimney part on the inside, it's flat. Nothing really going on there, but really nice machining. Okay, nice and smooth. And here's your deck. Your deck is gold plated. So you have gold plated bridge posts, which are these on top, at the bottom here. And you have gold plated steel clamps, which are the ones on top, with Phillip head screws. Okay, it's gold plated. And this is all made of stainless steel. You got 2 O-rings to seal it down. You got this edge here, so it's like a stopper for your air control ring, so it won't pass. Really perfect here. Machining really nice. On the bottom here you have 528 Custom Vapes, and it says Goon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it says Goon here. And I got my serial number, that's number 4. I think the serial number is real. It's a clone, but it's by Tobeco, and you guys know that Tobeco make original authentics. So mine is number 4. And I'm almost positive this is the only number 4. So any other clone you get, it's going to have a different number on it. This is a screw to unscrew your negative post from here. And one thing really funny, guys, the authentic one comes with a copper 510 pin connector, and this one comes with a silver plated copper 510 pin connector. So how much is the voltage drop on this one? Okay, so that's practically it. All you do is, when we do the build, I'll show you guys this on top. Let's do a test. Okay, let's see the battery, the voltage drop on this one. Okay, guys, so for this test, I'm going to be using the Wotofo Phantom mechanical mod for this. Okay, and I'm going to be using the DuffPo voltmeter. So if you guys can see, I'll just press the fire button here. Maybe zoom it out, I guess. Press the fire button, you have like this little digital screen here. It's going to tell me how many ohms I have on the coil and the volts I have on the battery. But there's nothing on top, so it's going to read 9.99, I'm guessing. And the volts, 4.1, right? You guys can see that, right? I think it's 4.1, 9.9, 4.1 volts. Okay, so I just did a standard Clapton coil build here. It's really standard for this deck. I mean, this guy, we'll get to the deck. I just want to do the test first because we were talking about the silver plated copper contact pin. That's why I'm doing the test now. But yeah, it's just a standard Clapton coil build. It should be reading at 0.6 ohms. That's what it says on the box from UD. It's a 0.6 ohm coil right here. So let's check it out. Okay, so now I put on top. So the standard battery is reading at 4.1 volts. Now let me see how much it's going to read to our coil. It'll tell us our resistance. Let me see. And what does that say? It says 0.5 ohm coil, and it's reading at 3.7 volts, guys. Okay, so 3.7 volts, right? 3.7 volts. Okay, so what does that mean? We have a voltage drop of 4.1 to 3.7 volts. So we have a 0.4 volt drop on it. Okay, so if anyone has the authentic, I would really appreciate it if you guys did the test and told me how it came out. So with the clone by Tobeco, you have a 0.4 volt drop. Okay, contact from the battery here, and I am using this in hybrid mode. And you guys can also use it directly on a hybrid mode because it protrudes, the 510 pin protrudes quite a bit. There shouldn't be really a problem to use it as a hybrid, okay guys? So you can use it. I really want to know the effect that you guys get off of it if you guys do have the authentic. Because 0.4 volts is not too bad, that's not too bad. Battery drop, or a voltage drop. Not bad at all. Okay, so let me just show this to you guys. Okay, so this is the deck. It has a pretty deep juice well, not bad at all. Really deep. Gold plated like I told you guys, contact, and it has this bridge post like deck, which is really awesome. If you guys are using like alien wire, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to be using an Alien+Flavor wire. I bought it purposely to mount on this deck, so I'm going to build it for you guys. And I'll show you guys the final result. I'm still thinking about if I'm going to do just one build or if I'm going to do a dual coil build. Oh, another thing. If you guys want to do single coil build, you guys can do single or dual coil. Because here on top, if you guys can see this, okay, you got holes on one side, holes on the other, and you also got it for a single build. So if I want to just do a single build, like so, you guys can see you got the three 2.8 diameter holes on one side, and on the other they're completely closed off. Okay, so you can do single or dual coil build, which is really awesome. Really nice quality, guys, nice and smooth. Really nice machining on it. I really like it. Okay, so I'm going to rinse it out. I'm going to build my coil on it. I'll show you guys the coil in a second, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so with the magic of a little bit of warm water and soap and a towel, and we're ready to rock and roll. Everything nice and clean. Not that much oil on it. Really nice, guys. I have nothing bad to say about this so far. Really nothing bad to say. Well, one thing. This is a clone, okay? It's not the authentic. If you guys buy the authentic, that costs you around $60. This is 19 arrows, or like $21. I'm going to tell you guys the difference right now. First of all, yeah, I want to know about the contact, if this one is better than the authentic. I don't know, because it's silver plated, guys. I really want to know if you get a less voltage drop on the original than on this one. 0.4 is really good, so I want to see you guys beat that. And the gold plated deck here, or not the deck but the posts. One thing I want to tell you on the authentic, you can remove your negative post, which is this one right here, and you can remove your positive post, which is this one right here. If anything breaks on you or anything like that, you can contact 528 Custom Vapes, and they will send you a new post, which is pretty cool, and that's not going to happen on a clone. Okay, you can take it out. I'll take it out for you guys to see it. You just unscrew it from the bottom, and your negative is loose, and that's it, guys. This comes out. It's not coming out because I didn't take out the screws, but if I take out the screws, there you go. See, here's the bridge, and here's your negative, just like so. And your positive comes off also. All you have to do is unscrew it from your contact pin. Okay, this is your positive contact. You have a nice peak insulator there at the bottom for your positive, and it makes contact all the way to the side, goes all the way up to here. You guys want to see that? Okay guys, so I got it back together. So what you guys want to do for a build, really simple, guys. So you just unscrew the 4 screws, right? And you got some space here now, right? On both sides. Now all you got to do is get your coil. I'm going to be using a special coil because if I have a special deck, I'm going to be using special coils. I'm not going to just put a Clapton coil here or a 5-wrap 24 gauge Canto. That wouldn't be worth buying this deck or buying this this goon. Okay, this is for competition, you guys. It's a cloud chaser, and it's for those big builds. Like you want to do staple coils, you want to do I don't know, the Alien coils that I have here, these are called Alien+Flavor coils, and I'll show you guys. If I put both of them in, it should be reading at 0.13 ohms. Each one reads at 0.22 ohms. So I'll show it to you guys. Really nice coils here. They cost me 15 arrows for the two of them, but this is the coil, guys. So it's called an Alien+Flavor coil. Really, really beautiful coil, guys. I really want to see if I get the flavor out off of it. Okay, so what is this made out of? It's 3 pieces of 24 gauge Canthal wire, A1, and it has 1 Clapton 32 gauge nichrome 80 wire around it. Okay, so each one of these coils, they're 3 millimeters in diameter, and they read at 0.22 ohms each. Okay, I'm going to be putting both of them on this deck since it fits, and it should read about 0.11 ohms or 0.13 ohms. Okay, so to put it in, I'm just going to slide them in. It's really, really simple, guys. All you have to do is slide them in. I mean, you don't even have to push the deck up to just, I'll show you. It's really easy. They just slide right in. Like so. I guess I have to unscrew this a little bit more. But they slide right in, okay, guys? I mean, you can put any size coils you want in this deck. And I'm just going to cut off the leads and put the other one in. So what you normally do, you just put this here, I guess, bend them down so I know where I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut these, and then I'll do the same thing to the other one, and I'll mount both of them. Okay, guys, so here's my build. Really simple to do. I mean, just unscrew the four Phillip head screws and just put in your leads. Really simple, man. And just this, you don't even have to pull this up or worry about it. When you get the leads, you just slide it through and it'll separate from the top to the bottom, from the bridge post to the plates. And the plates will just go up, and you just put them in together, just tighten them down, and that's it. And these are my Alien+Flavor coils. I think they look really cool. I got on top of the IPv5, which fits really, really nice since this is 24 millimeter, and this is also 24 millimeter to mod. I think it looks really cool, guys. It's reading, it says low resistance. Okay, so it's low resistance. It's less than 0.1, I guess. And let's put on the K-Box 160, because I know it reads down to 0.05 ohms. It's big on it though, but it's too bad. Okay, and it's reading at 0.09 ohms. 0.09 ohms, guys. That's why it's not reading on the IPv5, because IPv5 can only read down to 0.1 ohm. So let's see how she fires. How many watts I got this on? 80. That's too much to start out with, I think. Start out at 60 watts, just to heat them up, see how they're working. Okay. The connectivity on this is awesome, guys, because these are like flat coils, and since they're not rounded out inside, like it's not a rounded out plate, it's flat plate, it makes 100% contact on this, which I think is great. It's getting better. Okay. It's getting better. Starting to look cool. That's looking pretty good. Okay, so let's bring out the power. I'm gonna bring it up to 90. The voltage is reading 2.9, so. And that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna let it cool down a little. I'm gonna put some cotton in it. Put some juice on it. I'll show you guys, before we go up to FaceTime, I'll show you guys how I put the cotton. And just put the cotton on the inside and just put it on the bottom of the deck. It's really simple, guys. I'll show you that in FaceTime, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to let it cool down. I'm going to put some cotton in it. We're going to go up to FaceTime. We're going to vape on it, and I'll tell you guys my final thoughts. Don't forget, if you guys want these coils, if you live in Europe, it's easy, guys. They're 15 euros for both of them, for both coils, and I think they're really worth it. It's called Alien. I'll leave the link at the bottom, but it's called Alien+Flavor coils. Really, really nice coils, guys. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, so I put my coil in it. I didn't do the dual coil, I did the single coil because 0.09 ohms is too low. The Kanger box was getting really hot, and I really wanted to vape this on the IPv5 because the IPv5 is wider. It looks really nice on top of the IPv5. Let me show you guys. That looks nice. Really nice RDA, guys. For 19 euros, this is a steal, man. It's a steal. Really nice. Okay, and I'll show you guys my build. I just left it with one. Put my cotton in there, just on one side. Looks nice. Okay, so fire. She's pissed, guys. Really, really nice. Okay, so now let's go back up to FaceTime. Let's vape on it, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts. Okay? See you guys in a second. Okay, guys. So that was our close and personal with the 528 custom Vapes Goon clone by Tobeco. What do I have to say about this? So far, it's performing awesome. Okay, it's awesome. It's performing great. I think the machining on it is perfect. I don't know. I never had the authentic. I wish I did, but I don't. I wish I did because this thing is so nice. If the authentic is better than this one, man, then guys, if you can afford an authentic Goon, go for it. If you can't, you gotta have one of these RDAs. Honestly, it's a 24mm RDA. It's a nice size. It works really nice, or fits really nice on the IPv5. Well, it looks nice. It's the perfect size. And any of your mods, I have 24, 25, 26, 30 millimeters. It's going to look nice on top of it. So if you have 22 millimeter, nah, don't go for it. But for 24 millimeter, I like it because the deck is big. Really easy to build on, like you guys saw up close. I mean, you have a lot of room to build on. Nice fitting cotton. No leaking on it. I'm only using one coil, like I showed you guys up close. It's only one coil. You just close off the other side. This one's closed off. This is the only one that's open. I drip from the top. I'll show you guys. Just drip directly from the top. Really easy. And the juice will go to my cotton because you got that hole down through the middle. And it's been working great. I got no spit back on it at all. Really good flavor on it. Nice vapor production. I'm not going to say it's the best vapor production because it's kind of restricted on the... That's going to be one of my cons. Probably the only con. It is, when you're only using one coil, the airflow is kind of restricted so you don't get those massive clouds. But with dual coils, if you have the two airflows open on each side, you get a lot of airflow. So it's kind of restricted with only these 2.8 millimeter holes, 3 holes for one coil. But let me take it off of it. And for some of you guys that are cloud chaser, maybe like a bigger wide bore drip tip, this is only a ½ inch, so 11 millimeters. There are bigger ones. But what I gotta say is that my only con I'm gonna put for this is that if you want to build only one coil, I think this RDA, instead of having 3 holes, it should have 4 holes to get more airflow. Because if I only have one side open, it's not restricted, but it's not massive airflow. You know what I mean? It's a lot of airflow, but it's not massive. I have more RDAs that have a lot more airflow than this one. working on a single coil, okay? Let me try it with just one coil, putting it dual airflow. Let me see how that works. I'm not going to get a lot of flavor out of it, but I will get more airflow. So I only have one coil, like I showed you guys up close, okay? It's on this side, sorry. And let's see what dual airflow. Yeah, you can work with it with dual. It's not normal, but it's going to cut off a lot of flavor though. Okay, but yeah, you can work with it and you can ramp up your power if you want. Let me put it up to 80 watts. So this coil is reading at 0.26 ohms and I'm at 4.56 volts at 80 watts. As you guys can see there. And now it'll leak, of course, because I filled this up with juice and I have the other air hole open. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, but you get more airflow, you get more vapor production out of it. But I wouldn't advise it. If you're looking for flavor and a decent dense cloud, if you're using one coil, just leave one side open. So that's why I wish you would have 4 holes instead of 3 to get more airflow out of one side, okay? Everything else, guys, is awesome. The voltage drop test that I did, I hope someone can do it also and give me back their results on the authentic one. We got a 0.4 volt drop, which is really, really small. It's not that much. I was using it in hybrid mode, so it was contact directly to the battery, and I get a 0.4 volt drop, okay? It's not too much. So if someone can do the test on the authentic, I would really appreciate it. Write it down in the comments. Everything else, guys, it's awesome. 19 arrows, like $22, 15 to 16 pounds. It's a steal, man. It's a real steal. And you got that positive pin contact that's made out of silver-plated copper, which it should give you better conductivity than just the plain copper that it comes in the standard one. So you guys give me your thoughts, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Hope to see you all on my next one. You guys vape safe, rock on, and vape hard. VaporVaporPT is out, and I'll see you all on my next review, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe.